What's going on, my hungry family, and welcome back to the Hungry Road. My name is Eric. If this is your first time seeing my face, please go ahead and smash the subscribe button. Like the video while you're at it. You know why you're here. You're here for this guy right here. So this week I am in Montreal, Canada. I know it's been a few weeks, maybe a month or so, since I've uploaded a car video, but I haven't had anything that I've really wanted to upload or wanted to review, or I've had duplicates. I had Chargers and Challengers and Alfa Romeo Giulias. I've reviewed all those already, so I just kind of took those weeks off and enjoyed the cars, but did a bunch of food reviews instead. But 2022 Nissan Maxima SL, this is a Canadian market car, so it's going to be a little different compared to like the American market car. I'm going to try to point out the differences and similarities. There's going to be a lot of similarities, practically the same car, but the SL is the base trim, very similar to the SV trim in America. Front wheel drive, 3.5 liter V6 engine, 300 horsepower, 261 foot-pounds of torque. Not a bad spec at all. Nice luxury sports car, but the Maxima is kind of the pinnacle of Nissan. I would call it the pinnacle. I mean, GTR is up there. That's like the real sports car. Ain't not much luxury about it, but this is kind of a mixture. It's kind of like the GTR engine without the twin turbos. Does that make sense? I hope it does. A lot of the Infiniti models, which is Nissan's luxury brand, does have those upgraded power options, but we're not talking about any of those. We're talking about the Nissan Maxima. So let's go over some of the features here. So this example here is in super black. Well, it's just super black, but I'm extra, so I'm gonna say super anyway. But it is the only color you don't have to pay extra for in this line. So you can get colors: scarlet ember, gunmetal gray, pearl white, and deep blue metallic. My favorite is a deep blue metallic. A beautiful blue, looks like almost like the oceans of Panama, you know, out in San Blas, where I was just at. Ha ha, kidding. Anyway, but I love the styling of the Maxima, how they upgraded it. So 2014 was kind of the last generation, so to speak, of the Maxima. It was a very smooth and flowing sort of Maxima. 2015, hey, another one. 2015, they didn't make one. 2016, they came out with this one here, a way more styled Maxima, and that speaks for the entire Nissan line. The Rogue, the Murano, the Juke. Remember the Juke with the little bubbly eyes and stuff? Man, but they really put their foot in it. Like, a lot of bold designs, bold choices. I think it worked out for them. So from 2016 to 2019, you had a very standard design. The front clip looked a little different, but they upgraded that in 2019. I'll go over that when we go to the front portion over here. But so 2022, I think, so it's about a 6-year run for the car. I think it's about time for them to kind of upgrade it. The RS7 showing off, RA5 showing off over there, but I think it's time for them to kind of upgrade the style. So I mean, 2023, 2024, who knows what's coming soon. Front fender here, you got to look at a little crease that goes right up from over the rear wheel, over the wheel well, and kind of flows right through the door, right on the back. It is absolutely beautiful. It could be for aerodynamic purposes, but I think it's more for just aesthetics and the way it looks. And let's move on to one of my favorite design elements. I'll walk over here. This piece here. Now, I just love how this piece looks. Now, you can't really see it in the black paint, but in the screenshot I showed you earlier, you can kind of see this is always going to be black, and this will always be like a chrome trim down here. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous, especially when you get like a bright color against the black color. So like white, this would be white, this would be white, or red, blue, whatever. I think it looks gorgeous. It was a very bold choice. Like, I can't change the color of this. I mean, you can like wrap it or paint it yourself. Why would you do that? I think the black and the chrome looks really, really good. It flows so well. It's done so well. My favorite part of the car right there. If you got some nice 18-inch wheels down here, dual tone, alloy, aluminum, and gloss black, you get some 20s underneath there, I think. You know, 18s, they small now. We gotta come with the 20s or nothing. So let's discuss the front end styling here. Like I mentioned earlier, very aggressive, very modern, very cool looking. So the upgrade they made in 2019 were these guys here. These used to be like a more of a horizontal sort of fog lamp, but now they're like a big vent. I mean, it's fake. But if you get the upper level trim model, like the premium or whatever, you get a fog light in here. You don't get that on this, but not bad at all. Check out these running lights actually. So this little piece here, this little, like, oh, it's on this side, it's easy on this side. Look at this piece here. That's your running light. I wish I could have captured it at nighttime, but it is a stunning looking design. You can see your turn signals, a bunch of individual LEDs that light up right here at the bottom, but it's very, very cool. It's a huge headlight, wraps around the entire side of the car, so you don't have like the separate little amber light on the side over there. It's built into the light. Very, very nice piece, very aggressive again. Badge of honor right up front, adaptive cruise control. You can change, the distance between the car in front of you. You can have to keep your hands on the wheel because you got to steer, but you don't have to keep your foot on the gas or the brake. It'll slow all the way down to 0 and speed back up. Very nice. A lot of chrome right here. Now that might be a bit much, but I think they can get away with it here because there's a lot of black going on. Chrome down here as well with some real vents right here, but a really, really nice, stunning, aggressive front end. Again, a lot of bold decisions were made, but I like it. While we're up here, the parking sensors helps with your automatic braking. So if you're getting ready to try to park your car and someone jumps out in front of it, or a pole jumps out in front of it, the car will stop for you. It happened to me at the parking structure yesterday. I was backing up, and I'm like, all right, I can get closer, and boom, the car stands on the brake by itself. I didn't ask for that, but it's trying to keep me safe. I see you, Nissan. I see you. Yo, look at the back end. No, this is where it's at. Everything back here. This is absolutely beautiful. Very stunning. Very aggressive. Now, I wish the license plate could have been lower. You all know how I feel about that, but that's fine. Badge of honor right front. More chrome to kind of match the chrome that was on the front. I get it. Tail lights, very same shape. They wrap around the side. This is your running light right here. Turn signals, you can see. Reverse light right there. Your brake light is going to be out here because you can't put a brake light on a moving piece of the car, i.e. the trunk. Very, very nice. And you have your little reflectors down here and quad tip exhaust. It's not actually 4 pipes down there. The exhaust is actually right here on the inside. This is kind of like this aesthetic. It looks good, don't get me wrong. And something you can add when building your Nissan Maxima, you can add a chrome diffuser. So this right here is just plastic down here. You can add like a chrome sort of diffuser down here. Adds a little more color down there, a little more aggression, but really, really nice. So car model right here, trim level right here. I would take that off. Nobody gotta know I got an SL base model, whatever. Parking sensors down here. Again, really nice looking back end. While we're back here, trunk button directly underneath. So press the little button right here, boom, trunk pops up just a little bit, and you can lift it up the rest of the way. One thing I forgot to add, you can add a lip spoiler right across the back of the trunk lid right there. Comes about this high, looks really cool, really sporty, really aggressive. That's what it is, a luxury sport vehicle. When you do that, you automatically got to add the rocker panels on the door, underneath the door sills right there. Also looks just a bit more aggressive, but yeah, it kind of maximizes the car's potential. So let's take a look at the key here. Very standard looking key, nothing crazy about it at all. It's very, very light. So up top we have the Nissan, we have a remote start button right there, we have a lock button, unlock button, hold the third button, the fourth button down to open the trunk. Let's do that right now. There we go. While we're closing that, we can talk about the keys some more. We got the panic button right here. Go ahead and shut the trunk. And okay, didn't want to shut for some reason. Let's go ahead and really shut it. What is going on? Why won't the trunk shut? All right, we got trunk shut in action. Okay, so now put the keys in our pocket, or just hold my hand, press this button. So you do this, car is locked. You got to press this button right here to unlock it. All right, only unlocks one door at a time. Press it again to unlock the rest of them. We can get in, and let's slide in here. That was an interesting trunk scenario there. So yes, Nissan kind of pioneered the keyless remote start kind of thing. Leave the keys right there, boom, foot on the brake, fire it up. It actually has a pretty decent exhaust note. We'll get a clip of that in a second. But the inside, very, very chill. There's a lot of stuff going on over here. Nice little chrome door handle. Let's check it out. Bring it over here. Your little handle. Got your little lock there. You can't really tell if it's locked or unlocked. It kind of just like fits with the shape of the door handle. If it's locked, unlocked looks like this. But nice little aluminum trim right there. This is actually your blind spot detector, so it's not in the mirror at all. It's right here. It glows yellow. I'll try to put a clip of it in here if I can. You got a little tweeter here from Bose. Nice job. Got some cup holder space down here. More storage down there. Your reflector for, if your door is wide open, people can see your reflector. Another speaker down here, but not a bad design. I actually like the way these buttons are shaped and the way they feel. All your standard key or your standard sort of door controls are right there. More aluminum trim. It kind of wraps around, goes all the way, kind of goes up above, and then the other side over there. Not bad, but very standard dash. Tachometer on the left, speedometer on the right. We have these little buttons right here. We kind of can shuffle through the menu. Nothing crazy. There's really nothing crazy to go through here. I would show you if there was. Getting pretty good gas mileage. Not even going to hold you up. 20 miles per gallon in the city and 30 in the highway. A lot of highway driving, but nothing standard or nothing crazy over here. We have the trunk button to your left. Heated steering wheel right there. I'm not sure what the other buttons are for, but we got a little coin pocket right here. Psych, it's a fuse holder. We'll put that back. And let's focus on this infotainment section right here. It looks very busy. I understand, but it's functional. Like, you don't want to touch the screen for everything. You kind of want to like press the button, you know. You don't want to like run through here. You can probably press the menu button right there. It goes to the menu. You want to dim the screen, you can press that. Turn the night mode, turn it back into daylight mode. I mean, I get it. Skip a track, go back in the menu, go straight to your navigation. You can do that. I mean, you can change your audio, whatever. I mean, volume over here on the left, change your tunes over here on the right. Fairly simple system. What I like here is the camera system. And speaking of camera system, this probably has the worst backup camera I've seen on most cars. I mean, can we get out of this screen? Forget it. We'll just throw it in reverse real quick. Foot on the brake. Put it in reverse. That is a pretty bad backup camera. I mean, look at this screen and compare it to this screen. It is just not that good. I mean, we do get like interactive. You know, you can see what direction you're turning in, but that is not a very good backup camera. Put it back in the park. No big deal. Standard shifter. I don't need to go over that at all. Maybe I do. Put it in drive right here. Click over to the left. Now you're in manual mode. Ain't no paddles though. So now you gotta like up, down, up, down. I guess it gives you the feel of driving a manual. Whatever. I don't care that much about it. Down here, we are in Celsius. We are in Canada. They like Celsius and kilometers and stuff, but it's all good. Here are the frosters. Turn your climate control off. Very standard. AC blows super cold. In here, very deep storage pocket. Let's remove my little charging cable. My sunglasses are way in here. There's a lot of storage in there. USB-C on the left, USB-A on the right. Auxiliary if you're still rocking the aux cord. I feel sorry for you. You gotta step that up. We do have dual cup holders back here. More buttons back here. You get your menu, back to your navigation. Your go back button. You can control the infotainment screen from right here. Let's mess with the knob a little bit so you can kind of see me moving it. Click it to the left. Let's go up. Can we do anything? Nope. Gotta press the back button. Boom. So we can get a better angle back here like this. Alright, see me controlling that. We're gonna go down here. Let's go over to settings. Kind of push down the middle of the button. You know, you get the gist of it. I don't need to go over all of that. We have our heated seat on. Why? I'm not sure. We have personal accident. And let's go over the inside here. I've run my cable in here to make it look nice and neat. But again, nice deep storage there. We have some coin holders right there. 14-volt outlet. Nothing crazy in here. Really nice looking interior. The interior seats not the most comfortable. I've been driving it for a little bit. I don't know if I've just not adjusted the seat correctly, but I don't know. Maybe it might take some more getting used to, but not my most comfortable seats. Or we got the dual panoramic sunroofs. Check these out. We got one here, one in the back. And we kind of press this button right here. We can kind of close everything up, and it closes the shades for you. But I don't like that. I want the sun to come in. Let's go ahead and pull them back. Well, why is it out of focus? There we go. All right, now let's check out the back seats. I like these door handles. They're nice and chrome and delicious. Open it up. Opens nice and wide. Again, very aggressive styling on the inside of the door here, or the door panel right here. Not bad. You got your own window switch. Storage pocket down there. I mean, same situation. Now the windows only go down so far, because if you look at the exterior of the car, you see how far the window goes. You gotta like do some math here and how big the window is. Like, it doesn't go down that far because there's probably electronics in there, so it can't go down that far. But that's fine. If you want to lean your arm on the window, I feel sorry for you. Let's hop in here real quick. All right, not bad. Got space. My knees don't touch. Little storage pocket in here. Got my light. Got my OS word handle right here. But yeah, I love the light through the panoramic sunroof. The panoramic is like the whole thing. This is just dual. Let's call it dual glass panel roof, whatever. Moving on down here, we have our own sort of vents back here. It is only dual zone climate, so you can have one climate zone on the left, one on the right. You got to deal with whatever the driver wants back here. We do have heated seats in the rear, not bad. 2 USB ports. You got a C and an A that back here. But that's about it. There's nothing else crazy going on. Let's fold down the armrests. All right, nice leather. Oh, we got some trash. I ain't touching that. We got phone holder. 2 cup holders. Let's go ahead and put this right back up. I don't even know that was in there. Y'all gotta clean these cars out, National. And adjustable headrest. I can kind of tell. Let's see if we can pull it up. There we go. Somebody tall sitting back here. They want to lean back. Cool. But to lower it, you gotta push a little button in here and then slide it back down. Not bad at all. All right, let's discuss the trunk here. We're gonna come underneath here, press the little trunk button right there. The trunk's gonna pop open. Gonna open it up, and we have a decent amount of trunk space. I like how we have the plastic pillars there, gonna hide all the metal work and electrical work or whatever. But yep, decent trunk space. You have looks like a 40-60 split. What do we got down here? Looks like it might be an amplifier for your speaker system. It's pretty. Is there a panel missing? Like, I don't think you should be able to see all this, but whatever. It's on you, National. We have a nice little, fiber. It's not fiberglass. It's some sort of carpet material, but decent space. Nothing crazy back here. Fit my suitcase, my toolkit back here. Not bad. What do we have here? What are these little? Is how you put the seat down. All right, so let's see. I pulled this latch here. Let's run around to the front to see if now I can put the seat forward. How about it? We just discovered something new. All right, let's put it back up. Good deal. You know what this angle means? Time to hear it. All right, my hungry fam, we are driving the 2022 Nissan Maxima SL. Not a bad ride. Like I said, the exterior of this car is absolutely beautiful. I like it. I like the angular designs. I like how sharp the edges are, how aggressive it looks. Inside is just as nice, just a little bit wild. On my way to the airport now. Just gotta switch lanes over here. But yes, it drives really well. Now I sit really low in the car, so it's kind of a lower car than what I'm used to driving. I have a 2015 Ford Taurus Show. It's like a brick pretty much on wheels with a bunch of power, so it sits much higher. But this is nice. I like the low profile, I like the sleek look. It feels nice. I feel comforted. I feel secure. This is a nice ride. Now the steering wheel is a little thinner than I'd like. As I reviewed before, some of the other cars, I like the thicker steering wheels. I just feel like I'm holding on to something better, something worth holding on to, I guess. But I like the flat bottom steering wheel here, like the race inspired thing. Really cool, nice little touch here. I'm not sure how much racing Nissan does. I'm sure they do a lot of racing. That was a stupid segue. I probably should cut that out, but I'm not going to, because this is the hungry road. But very, very cool. Nice, feels nice. I like how the center console here is kind of angled toward me. Like I can tell, it's hard to tell on camera, but it's definitely angled toward me. The 8-inch touchscreen, beautiful. I like how it's just front and center. It's nice and colorful. It's built into the dash. It's not a screen plopped up here looking all crazy. It's nice and embedded, integrated into the dash. We'll turn you down. That's the built-in navigation system. A lot of cars don't even have nav anymore. Some do, some don't. We all use Apple CarPlay, which I'm using right now as I'm recording this. Who knew? Multitasking at its finest. But yes, the center console is a bit busy, but it works. It didn't take me very long to get used to it at all, and it works. All my buttons are right here, and I don't do much with it. I press one button. I don't do a lot of stuff while I'm driving. Like I figured it out. So driving in comfort mode, it feels pretty comfortable. I do feel like this is more of a sporty car, so it's not floaty like a truck. It's not fluffy, that's the word I want to use, like some other regular cars. It does feel a little more stiff. The steering is definitely pretty precise, which I do enjoy. And we do have a nice sport button right here. So let's go ahead and press that. So I'm accelerating right now. Let's see if the sport button does anything. It's supposed to have stiffening suspension. I definitely feel a little bit of a difference in the steering. It feels a little bit heavier. So like you really need to turn and put it where you want to. I kind of like that idea. Yeah, it's definitely heavier. I can feel that. Go ahead and switch lanes here. Speaking of switching lanes, we do have our blind spot detection. I don't know if the camera's going to be able to pick it up. If you can see this thing here in the corner, that's going to turn yellow when there's a car off to my left and there's one on the right side. Audi did a very similar thing where they had the blind spot detection inside the car compared to it being in the mirror, which I think is actually a pretty good idea. I personally prefer the blind spot detection to be on the outside of the car because this is like really subtle, but maybe it takes some getting used to, because you kind of recognize where to look. If you're driving this car every day, you would know where to look and you wouldn't be looking out in the mirror or whatever. But I'm renting cars, so I get confused from time to time. Now this is a naturally aspirated engine. Power delivery is pretty decent. I don't know how to explain. Oh look, BMW i8, can't see it behind the Cadillac. That's one of my dream cars. Hopefully there's one coming to the channel soon. We got to get the subscribers up, got to get the views up so I can buy one of those and do crazy stuff to it. Probably not. I don't know how you gonna modify a BMW i8. Maybe a wide body kit. How you tune that? I don't know. Anyway, power delivery is pretty linear. Like turbos, you step on it and then like the turbos build up or whatever. This is decent though. So like I said, 300 horsepower and it's to the front wheels. I prefer rear-wheel drive cars. I prefer being pushed instead of pulled by the front wheels. I mean, I really prefer all-wheel drive. That's where you get a lot of the torque as soon as you put your foot on the gas. But that's okay. This helps keep the gas mileage up. Yeah, up or down. You want good gas mileage? Yeah, gas mileage should be up. You want good gas mileage. You want the weight down. All-wheel drive systems can be pretty expensive. Drive shafts from the rear axle and gears and stuff back. It's a lot, but it's not bad. I'm on a bridge right now. I can't really punch it. We're gonna get on the highway in a second. I got about a 28-minute drive, so we got some time to feel what this car is all about. But I like it. If it's a little too close, let's go ahead and slide myself back and recline, because that's what I do. But yeah, so the car is comfortable. This is the hardest headrest I've ever felt. I feel like if you got rear-ended and you got your head thrown to the front of this headrest, you want to hurt yourself. But I don't know, maybe it's a cheap material. I mean, it's not a Rolls Royce, I get it, but that was just something I noticed. The car does seem to shrink around you. I kind of like that aspect. The bolsters do hold me. I'm a wide gentleman, it's okay. But like I said, the car shrinks around you and it makes me feel more comfortable, more safe. Like, it's not a huge car, it's not a small one either, but I've been able to parallel park it, I've been able to maneuver it in and out of traffic. It works. I think it's well designed. Like I said, it definitely gives me sport car vibes, especially with the flat bottom steering wheel I mentioned earlier, the tight steering and the stiffened suspension. I like the way it drives. I mean, I can't really, I'm not a race car driver. I'm barely even, a car reviewer, so I can't like depict, like I'm in my head, Bay's Audi, that thing, the Audi S5, that thing is so precise and so quick. That might be the benchmark for me. That and that Mercedes C300 that I drove, those were both excellent driving cars. The Mercedes needed more power, but that S5, I don't know if I can handle all of that power. It's supposed to be 333 horsepower. They are lying, absolutely lying. That thing, because all-wheel drive, man, I'm gonna review that. Comment down below if you want me to review that. Then you gotta tell her that I should review it. So you gotta comment down below telling her to let me review her car. See, makes sense. But yes, like back in the 90s, the Nissan Maxima was like the pinnacle. Before you got to like Benzes and stuff like that, the Pathfinder and the Maxima, that was like as good as you could get, relatively speaking. So it's nice to see that the Maxima is still kind of holding, some sort of crown. Granted, a lot of car companies have surpassed them, but the Maxima still has a step. Are we gonna punch it? 50. $175. Not bad. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know how much the car weighs. Like, that could have been faster, I feel like, you know, and it was going downhill a little bit. We're in a tunnel now. I'd make some noise if I had some exhaust, but you know, it's okay. It's a decent car. I got good passing speed. Am I being flashed right now? I sure hope not. Don't you hate that? When you're like driving in front of somebody and there's a bunch of bumps and you don't know if the car behind you is flashing you or if it's just the bumps, and you're like, what's going on back there? And now you're tripping a little bit. Well, that's my time with the 2022 Nissan Maxima SL. I actually really like the car. Of course, like I always say, I could use more power, you know, and it's only front wheel drive. Like if it were all wheel drive, the car would be a little heavier, a little more expensive, but you get more torque, you get off the line power. Who knows? But a lot of cars these days are going all wheel drive, so why not just go all wheel drive, Nissan? What's going on here? Your GTR isn't all wheel drive. Anyway, that's one of my only gripes, but I like it. I think it's priced effectively. You know, it's not a cheap car by any means, but you get a lot for your money. Now on the pre-owned market, I'm not even going to talk about the pre-owned market because it doesn't make any sense. Still doesn't make any sense. But let me know what you thought of the Nissan Maxima. Do you have one? Did I miss something? Some hidden secrets and stuff? Please let me know in the comments below. I'm still getting used to this, you know, doing research and stuff is crazy. I'd also like to apologize for the microphone issues. I've been using this mic for a year and a half. I don't know what his problem was today. Might be time to upgrade. I don't know. I need to get with Doug DeMiro or Eddie X or Vehicle Virgins, Parker. You know, what mics y'all using? Shmee, Tim, what mics y'all using? Because this was a headache today. Anyway, I shouldn't vent to the internet. Thanks, guys. Please subscribe, like the video. Check out some of my food videos. Check out some of my shoe videos. Kind of branching out here. We're a little past 1,500 subscribers. We're marching toward 2,500. We're going to do something special when we get there. For any of you guys, take care. My name was Eric. Thank you. Welcome to the Hungry Road. There's never an empty tank or empty stomach.